In order to make the printing file, we need two softwares, CorelDRAW and Iroga 3D Slicer. Let's open the CorelDRAW first. Click Text tool, and input some letters or numbers that you want to print. Select them all and choose the font you like. Click Pick tool, right-click and then select Convert to Curves. Move the cursor to the right side. Click the top colorless button, then right-click a color that you like, for instance, orange color. Now the letters have orange outline with transparent fill color. Set an outline width for the letters. Here we select hairline. Lock the ratio before we set the width and height of the letters. Here we can set the height at 100 mm, and the width will be changed according to the locked ratio. Export the letters as DXF format. Select Auto CAD 2004 to 2006 for export version. Select millimeters for export units. Select curves for export text. Click OK. So we have got the DXF file already. It will be further edited in the Iroga 3D Slicer. Insert the dongle into the computer before we open the Iroga 3D Slicer. It means that the dongle works well if the light is on. Open the Iroga 3D Slicer now. Import the DXF file. Here we can set the machine layout size as per our printer. Set 1200 mm for Mito 120. Set 800 mm for Mito 80. Click the button to page. Then the printing bed will be adapted to the computer's screen size. Combine and horizontally mirror the letters one by one. Note: if you need to cancel the previous action, please press Ctrl+Z on the keyboard. Select them all, and edit the starting point. There are two principles to edit the starting point. The first one is to set the starting point in the corner if possible. The second one is that if there are two starting points in the same letter, try to set them as close as possible. Press the Escape key on the keyboard to quit the start point editing. Here in the Layout section, we can select All Print or Single Print. All Print means that the letters will be printed synchronously. Single Print means that the letters will be printed one after one. In most cases, we recommend to use Single Print. Move the letters to the appropriate positions, make sure that there is enough space between each two letters. Edit the printing order by clicking the button Print Order Editing. The number will be increased by left click, and it will be decreased by right click. Finally, the letters will be printed one after one, from small number to big number. Press the Escape key on the keyboard to quit the print order editing. Adjust the letter position once more if needed. This is the rotation button. We can set the rotating degree as per our requirement. For example, let's set 45 degrees here. Select all the letters and click the rotation button. We can see that the letters are rotated by 45 degrees each time. Click the button Fill. There are 3 filling modes here. Panel filling is for face panel printing, grid filling is for face grid printing, and bottom plate filling is for bottom panel printing. We are going to print the face panel, so we just select the panel filling. Keep all the parameters here as default, that will be fine. Now it's time to set the parameters on the right column. But before that, we should select all the letters. This is very important, otherwise, the parameter setting on the right column won't work. The letters are in horizontal mirror, so we need to select Reverse Print. There are 3 letter types for the letter sides. Incline refers to an inclined letter side. We can set the inclined parameters here. Curve refers to a curved letter side. We can select a curved style from the existing styles. Line refers to a straight letter side, and for this time, we just select line. We can set the letter height up to 90 mm, but for small letters, 20 mm is enough. Usually, we set the layer height at 0.3 mm. A round offset refers to the distance between the letter side and the surrounding line. 15 mm is fine. A round count refers to the number of surrounding lines. We can set 2 or 3. We can set the wall thickness up to 1.6 mm, but 1.2 mm is fine for most letters. If you need a thicker wall thickness such as 2.4 mm, just set the line count at 2. Let's click Color Switch. Here we can set the height of each color layer, and set which extruder to print each color layer. The total color layer will be counted automatically. Let's click Footstep. Position refers to the distance from the letter bottom to the footstep. Height refers to the oblique height of footstep. 0 mm means the footstep is horizontal, and 1.2 mm means that the oblique height of footstep is 1.2 mm. Width refers to the width of footstep. We can keep these parameters here as default. This outer or inner line is ticked when we print the letter side only. No need to tick them if we print the letter side and face panel together. No need to tick here either if we don't want to connect different letters together. This surround side section is designed for the combination of 3D printed side and acrylic face. we can make trimmed letter or rimmed letter in this section. No need to tick either if we print the letter side and face panel together. Let's click Fill Panel. We are going to print the face panel, so we just select the panel print. Set 0 mm for fill type 2, and set 0.9 mm for fill type 1. Note, the printer will print one more layer automatically, so when we set 0.9 mm here, it will print 1.2 mm thick for the face panel finally. The speed here refers to the filling speed. Set all the other parameters as default. If we need to print the bottom panel, please tick the base plate. If the bottom panel is too big for the letter, then we should set a minus number to make the bottom panel smaller, and vice versa. Let's view the color layers and the position of footstep, which we set a moment ago. Top refers to the letter face, also called letter front, and bottom refers to the letter bottom, also called letter back. Click Get Path. We can get the estimated filament length and printing time. Click File Output. Print speed refers to the printing speed of letter side. First speed refers to the printing speed of the first layer of letter face, and move speed refers to the moving speed of nozzle when it's moving from point A to point B. Save the printing file as G-code format. Click the button 3D Preview. Open the saved G-code file. Scroll the mouse wheel, we can zoom in and out the preview. Hold the left mouse button, we can rotate or flip the preview. Hold the right mouse button, we can drag the preview. Hold and drag the progress bar, we can see the printing progress. We can see the used filament length and filament weight from each extruder here. We can see the estimated printing time here. We can see the printing speed here. We can see how many layers for the face panel here. Click the button Wi-Fi. Let's select English language. Double-click here, and we get the Wi-Fi control panel. Click the button Send File. We can send the G-code file to the 3D printer. In this control panel, we can make some operations, such as pause print, stop print, resume print, and auto level, etc. Click the button Screen SD Files. We can see that the G-code file is already in the SD card of the 3D printer. We can print it now if we want. That is the entire process of CorelDRAW, and Iroga 3D slicer. Thank you for watching.